to that problem. I like to call it a step in the right direction. One of one loops on the blockchain, right? So no more multiple producers having the same loop and using the same loop over and over and over again, to the point where there's hundreds, if not thousands, of versions of the same beat on YouTube, on BEATSTARS, in the inboxes, recorded songs, independent artists, major label artists, etc., etc. I've created a method, a platform called Loop Nifty. You can call it NIFTYLOOP. It's loopnifty.com. And it's a way for you to purchase loops with true one-on-one ownership. So these loops are only sold to one person. They're not sold multiple times. When they're gone, they're gone. And not only are they... I gotta fix this first batch. Oh, you know what? No, this is an old version. Okay, let me refresh. There we go. So if you purchase one of these Nifty Loops, you're the only owner, number one. It's verified. There's a verified certificate of authenticity on the blockchain. Okay, so we're using technology courtesy of a company called Verisart that allows for a certificate to be produced every time a transaction is made, so you can prove ownership, that you own this loop. So it's one of one true ownership. The loop is royalty free, which means that you retain 100% of your publishing splits. So you actually do not have to split the publishing royalties advances with me or the original creator. So they are true royalty free. And if you want to buy one, you choose your price. Make an offer. The highest offer wins, right? So there's only 22 in here. 2 are sold. 4 are in contract, meaning there are offers. There's offers for all of them, but I've accepted offers from 4. Okay, so those buyers have 3 days to respond. So technically there's probably about 15 left, 16 left. And once they're gone, they're gone. It's authenticated on the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay, so this is an actual authentication. This is not just like an email with a receipt. This is on a public ledger. So you really, really do own the loop. And because of our technology, you'll experience no more takedowns, no more copyright strikes, no more DMCAs. I'm sure at least a small handful of you guys here have experienced DMCA takedowns on your beats because of this problem. And no worries about thousands of producers using the same melody loop, right? So again, here's a little recap of what I just said. Nowadays, most, if not all, sample melody loops you find on the internet have been used or purchased by hundreds, and in some cases thousands, of different people. This means that there's someone out there who probably made the exact same beat as you, or very close to it, which can result in unoriginality, copyright strikes, or DMCA takedowns on your beats. Here's where Nifty Loops come in. They are the first ever blockchain-backed, keyword first ever, the first ever blockchain-backed sample loops for music creators. Imagine being the only person in the world with access to an original melody loop by Illmind. Blockchain-backed means there is a public ledger automatically created every time a purchase is made. This means that for the first time ever, you can enjoy actual 100% ownership of a digital sample loop file / melody that no one has previously heard, used, or sold. Those rights are given to you and only you, the original purchaser of the Nifty Loop, as documented on the public blockchain. And a side note here, reselling on the secondary market will not grant or transfer usage rights to the new owner. This will help to avoid leaks and foul play. Now that's important, guys, right? So if you purchase one of these loops, and let's say for whatever reason it leaks, or someone grabs it from your computer. That person is not the owner of the loop, which means that they do not have the same rights of usage as you do. Why? Because in the court of law, with the blockchain ledger, you can prove that indeed this loop belongs to you. And that other person can't prove ownership because their name is not on the blockchain. Your name is on the blockchain. So that's where the value comes in. What you're paying for is the fact that you can truly prove that this is owned by you. This digital asset is owned by you. Axa, I appreciate it, dog. Thank you so much, man. So we are able to do this by using the incredible technology developed by a company called VerisArt. So shout out to VerisArt for developing this amazing technology to be able to record ledgers on the Bitcoin blockchain. Amazing. Excuse me. No more confusion, no more DMCA takedowns. Royalty-free and true ownership. Every time you make a purchase on a NIFTYLOOP, a unique certificate is generated and a record is made on the public blockchain to ensure the transaction and solidify true ownership transfer to you. So this is actually an example of one of the real certificates, right? It's a test loop that I made by Ramon Abanga, which is me. 2021 format audio edition 1. Signed by the creator, which is Illmind right here. That's my signature. And the registration says pending registration down here, but down there would be the Bitcoin blockchain transaction. You click on it, it will take you to the blockchain ledger, and it'll show you how much it was sold for, what time, what day, who it was transferred from, to and from, all that info. And it's crazy because I had to prove my identity in order to become certified to be able to sell a product to you guys, because anyone could just be a bot and sell something fake. So I'm literally like I had to upload a picture of my passport, do my signature, and do like real deal authentication, guys. So this is a real thing. So you have proof that you indeed Illmind, the real Illmind, uploaded this loop, the real Illmind. So this loop is created and came from the real Illmind, not like some fake entity or some bot, which is an extra layer of security, which I think is awesome, right? How many times have you been online and you're buying a loop pack or a drum kit and it's like it has someone else's name on it and you don't know if it's real or not? These are the types of things that we've been dealing with in this community for almost a decade. Almost a decade, guys. Fake loops, fake packs, recycled this, recycled that. No one fucking cares. There's no regulation. Everything, it's the wild west out here. It's like you can't even trust your source because there's so much recycling going on. And granted, not all of it is on purpose, right? Not all of it is on purpose, but how do you weed out the authenticity to the fake? How do you know if I download this loop from Splice, how do I know that like 10,000 other people don't have the same loop and there's like a bunch of placements that are happening with the same loop? I have no idea. So then who loses out at the end? The producer loses out, right? The producer loses out. Not the creator, not the platform, not even the labels. The producers are the ones that get fucked at the end. Because you took the time, you heard a loop, you loved it, you think it would be a great loop, and you think it would be a great beat. You take your time, you make an amazing loop, only to find out later on that you never had rights to even use that loop in the first place. And if you did, you get a copyright infringement or a DMCA takedown because someone else used the same loop and registered it before you did, and now they own it. Or, it was just used too many times and you're about to get a major placement, and then the label and the artist is like, we can't use this. You got this from this platform or this platform. It's not we're not going to be able to clear this. So it's really, really a huge problem, man, and I'm really passionate about finding a solution for this. And I think I think this is a step in the right direction. I'm not going to say that I have the answers, but this is a step in the right direction. This is 100% a step in the right direction as far as a solution goes to this insanely horrible problem that we're experiencing in the producer community. So loopnifty.com. IDKC said, wait, is this your Loop NFT site? Yeah, you can call it that. Yeah, for sure. It is. Loopnifty.com. So these loops are one of one. Once it's sold to the highest bidder.